Exercise 97. The various rooms in the British Museum are the resort of the theologian, the geologist, the historian, and the scholar in every department of science and art. There are to be found relics of the Assyrians, the Babylonians, and other ancient nations long since passed away. Wonderful specimens of beautiful Indian and the other Oriental arts and crafts, miscellaneous ornaments ingeniously carved and showing the most delicate work and the liveliest imagination of the artist are to be seen in the museum. No wonder that it exercises a great attraction for the visitor to London. Exercise 98. Dear Mr. Brewer, it is to be regretted that the arrangement with the band of the Cleopatra has fallen through, but I shall be able to rearrange the program and it will not affect the gaiety of the members of the Lyceum on Monday. We have had to reappoint the late manager of the local theatre as master of ceremonies because he knows, like the ceremonial to be observed, and we shall have to reassemble the members of the chorus and readmit those who retired last June. I am worrying the decorators and doing my utmost to make these slowest of slow people finish their work. Very truly yours. Exercise 101. On Wednesday last, in the Memorial Hall workshop, Mr. Walter Wilde of Wakefield delivered an extremely fascinating lecture on the empire. He referred to the enormous size of the dominions, to the millions of people of various races living in them, and to the bewildering variety of animal life to be found in the area included in the empire. He deplored the frequent wars which had weakened British South Africa in the past and expressed his belief that the future would tell a very different story. Mr. Wilde spoke in warm appreciation of the ever-growing love between the dominions and the mother country, and declared that genuine affection was the best possible bond of union between us. Subsequent speakers included Messrs. Hardwick, Shadwell, and Wagstaff, and the audience accorded a warm expression of thanks to Mr. Wilde for his lecture. तेरी का गड़बड़ाया ना, बंद हो गया था ये सर्वर. Exercise 102. Dear sirs, we thank you for your letter of last week, and we are asking Messrs. Cromwell and Warbeck of Wentworth to look into the matter forthwith. We hope that the flow of water into the workings may dwindle away with the advent of the dry weather, and that the trouble may cease of itself. In any case, you may rely upon us to do all that we can to stop the nuisance in question. We have already told our engineer, Mr. Walter Wilson, to make close inquiry into the matter, and we thank you again for the kindly way in which you have warned us of the possible loss both to ourselves and to you, yours truly. Exercise 105. The almost innumerable terms connected with business should be understood by all who engage in trade. They are introduced into the practically every transaction, and he would be considered incompetent who did not understand them. The mastery of these terms is not a task of such magnitude as to disconcert anyone of reasonable self-reliance and self-control. No enterprising man need entertain a moment's doubt as to his ability to learn these significant terms. The transmission of goods to a commission agent or other consignee involves the preparation of documents which will ensure the transfer of the goods to him without unnecessary delay. The arrangement of consular invoices and other forms properly inscribed and attested must be recognized as a common matter of daily routine, and a man would feel uncomfortable if he were ignorant of these things. Exercise 106. We thank you for your communication and instruction regarding the lightning conductors for the new Conservative Club in Conway Road. The slight misconception has now been removed, and your recommendations shall be carefully considered. We are having the cornerstones inscribed this week, and we have no doubt that you will find the inscription will satisfy you. We suggest for your consideration that it would be instructive and useful to have a translation of the Latin inscription printed and circulated before the opening ceremony. You will not consider us selfish if we arrange for a photograph of the ceremony showing our name as contractors for the work.